apply so much pressure in the map with the Harley as well as the Moskov.
Yeah, like the Moskov, open it up. If Omega are also going to be looking to play the map, then you have to have that sort of level too. You mentioned the Sora for Omega to close it out. Yeah, I think that's really good. And I think that's why they're taking quite some time here to lock in their Gold Raider pick so they can think about it. Oh, how do you feel about this carry?
Perfect answer to this Hylos, obviously. Now, the only thing... Okay, so I was going to say that the Sora might struggle against the Phobias, but a Yuzong as the last pick, immediately picked up by Omega, tells me
like
that...
you always say, right?
Whoop.
Okay.
Smart Omega, first to the scene, calls in Barbiel.
They're not starting this. They really don't want Liquid to get inside, and that's going to be a successful turtle take for Ryzen. Stanford using the Infernal Pursuits. There goes the real-world manipulation, but now they're pushing them out. They're fighting them even with that Black Dragon form activated, and now they're under the turret. Another Infernal Pursuit to keep him somewhat alive. That gets punished, though, by Ryzen.
That was a decent trade, but Omega, they're not done yet!
Oh, Carl TZ is not. With the help of JP, they still find another.
In the game, you can already tell who's getting advantages, though. The gold lead definitely going over to TL.
JP gets taken out here by Ryzen, calling in Barbiel for good measure. Rockhart, ain't no TKOs here, just actual takedowns.
Yeah. Okay, Carl TZ still goes back in.
Another fight.
Wonder who got that Litho Wanderer, but this is another fight forced out by Omega. They find the kill on Stanford. Carl TZ is yet to take his purple, but they even took the advantage. Perciva?
Yeah, don't forget there's also a pre-turtle fight.
Oh my goodness, look at James already below half HP. Carl TZ looking for the angle. There goes the AOG as well. Perfectly timed to ensure the retribution lands. And they get that kill onto Perciva. Ryzen looking at the next target. Misses the dash. But the Crimson Beacon in from Mingwin saves him in exchange of his life. And the taunt on James plus the Petrify won't be enough to find a trade.
Flicker out of Sanji.
Yeah, it's true. Netsky, no one's still trying to pay attention to him. Sanji, no flicker! Will go down in the hands of Ryzen right here. JP will try to help, but he'll have to use the AOG to save himself too.
I don't know if they can. That means Omega just can decide when to take it. They're doing exact correct decisions each and every time.
Okay, but all ultimates are up for both sides. Ryzen still secures the turtle nonetheless. JP not able to use the AOG, but the flicker dark wave from Stanford! Plus the AOG this time! Might just buy them enough space and time to deal with Perciva and James first. And that's exactly what they want as Stanford takes care of. 4 or 5 members just knocked up. Teddy though nearly gets to find Ryzen, but he escapes. Now with the knockup on the Lantern Flare, can he really survive? JP with the unbreakable! For a moment nearly saved Teddy there, but he still goes down. And now it's Perciva running for his life. Won't make it, not with Carl providing the damage. Oh wait! Oh yeah, he's going down.
Only for a while.
The horse is...
Fight if they really wanted to, but how decisive could they be? There goes the Glorious Pathway. Oh, not even the Glorious Pathway, that's the real-world manipulation. And the Infernal Pursuits from Stanford just taking care of the zoning as Carl TZ secures the objective. Now they find Teddy though. They finally find some reach, even on Sanji. But Stanford and JP find Ryzen on the other side.
It's a core trade, 2 for 1. And it seemingly looks like both teams just want a Delta split, but Stanford wants more.
Another flicker dark wave. Fortunately, Mingwin still has the flicker, but JP with another AOG! The knockback and a mega kill for Stanford!
So look at this fight.
Okay, that's multiple resources. Just really brought down, but a single unbreakable might just stop them in their tracks. The AOG landing, they once again fight Teddy. Perciva gets traded out though together with Ryzen.
Oh, it's a trap! They force back Smart Omega. JP gets taken down, 2 for 2.
That might have been one of the most heroic acts.
Netsky's almost bursted down. That's gonna be the Black Dragon form as well. James actually finds the last hit. Now he's going to engage with the fight with this Black Dragon form. The knockups though, there's a shutdown onto Stanford. Omega are running away. Liquid might not actually commit to the chase.
Yeah, Omega definitely have to run away here for the next few seconds.
Work on this one by one, but Omega will not give them enough room. They want to start another fight.
JP!
There goes JP and the real world manipulation once again! Perciva, you are not allowed to run! Carl TZ goes in, deadly magic committed onto Mingwin, and still has the hat-trick just to secure the kill, but Mingwin once again with a slither of HP survives. Ryzen looking for a target, now gets knocked up by the Dark Wave, but again, they're now going to chase after Omega instead. Fortunately, has enough mobility, and by might just survive, but you can't say the same for James. James is going down.
It is so weird. They were the ones who were pushing, but
Do they still want to fight? Even after Liquid have secured the Lord, they're gonna go for it. Now they might have put themselves in a very difficult spot, but James finds Teddy, but Teddy right now is equipped to fight back. He goes down alongside Perxiva, and Ryzen gets found out. Mingwin running for his life, but it's Liquid making sure he has nowhere to go. A wipeout awaiting for Smart Omega, but Liquid have their eyes set elsewhere on the map.
Who made that call? Who said we fight here and now? Liquid is inside your base.
I have tears in my eyes. I wish I had teammates that good. What a call and what a play. TLPH get game number 1.
With an 11K gold lead on top of that. It's as if Omega did nothing to nearly diminish that lead which existed between the two.
This is a no bottom zone, says Liquid. We already opened up with an upset in day 2. Not us, not here, not today. Not like this.
Yeah, there's only so much magic in the world that can actually get you.
Pakito. Syempre. Bakit nga naman natin makakalimutan? Usong-uso ngayon, there's the Katja. So Hilda XP, Katja for Omega. You asked me about this nung game number 1 na kung gusto ko ba na mas aggressive na movements from Omega, and I think
Do whatever he wants now. And they just flush him out of the White Rush.
But Omega also are going for whatever they want, and it's JP together with Carl. Sanford trying to look for a target himself, but Horizon gets to escape right there. He does regroup with Carl and Sanji though, but are they equipped to fight against 4 members of Smart Omega? Now they lay down the real world manipulation. Mingwin still somehow escapes. Perxiva still doesn't have the Divine Judgment, but Stanford takes out James, and from Flicker forced out of both Perxiva and Mingwin.
Saved by Teddy! The cavalry arrived just in the nick of time. Gets that kill, gets that turtle, and
They have to really use it.
Okay, a preemptive flicker from Teddy doesn't get to save him from a pickoff that Omega finally finds. That was a risk they were just really...
The turtle.
Absolutely, Turtle. It's not even a shutdown, but they did burn the flicker on a few members.
Okay, that's gonna be James and Mingwin onto Sanford. No longer has the flicker and is trying his best to run away. Does generate some shields still, but it's not gonna be enough.
I think he was kind of reflecting what TLPH we're talking about all along.
Oh, Sanji and JP together. Wolf highlighted this duo. It's the real world and that glorious pathway, making sure that Netsky has nowhere to run, with a bit of help from Carl, of course.
All right, so there's the pressure
More
there.
than winning out these head-on team fights, similar to what we're seeing right now.
They're bearing hard on Teddy.
Okay, very smart use of that Deadly Magics. I think Ryzen set that up very well. Interesting. Is that right?
Yeah. Oh, Divine Judgment used onto JP, has the Glorious Pathway, and the Revitalize won't be enough to keep him alive. Another successful pickoff from Smart Omega, but now it's Liquid forcing the fight. Real World plus the Blazing Duet. Teddy has his eyes set on Perxiva. Sanji with the flicker to make sure he goes down.
I'm guessing he's gonna delay the Malefic Roar a little bit more.
Okay. Omega actually try to make their way through, but it's not gonna be enough. Sanford first to fall. Now it's gonna be Perxiva. Lands the stun. It's a double for the GOAT. Ryzen finds Sanji, but they're probably gonna transition elsewhere. There's a Lord still marching down bottom. Oh, they decide to commit the Divine Judgment onto JP, but he's gonna be okay. He still has to Revitalize. The stun doesn't land from Carl, and they're just onto this mid-tier 1. Ryzen didn't have enough time to find a pickoff.
Sneaky.
Hey, you get caught right there by Carl TZ. And he's gonna be okay.
He's fine. And that's a free Lord if I've ever seen one. Beautifully managed.
In-game mechanically manifested, this is my house. Get out. Ryzen was caught out, forced out trespassing. Oh my lord. Liquid's lord.
Near full control of the map.
Yeah, things are starting to really look grim here for Omega. Look at James, can't even last long.
And this is going bad if they find another pickoff right before the Lord Siege, and they do.
This is miserable because Omega were just trying to be proactive. And they were...
Fully knows this is the way to use that Glorious Pathway, as Liquid are looking to clean multiple base turrets off of the Barangay side.
Oh, mid lane crashes through. Lord still standing.
James is back.
Oh, Teddy goes in, but it's actually Mingwin who becomes the target first for Carl TZ. Doesn't light the Queller just yet, but the real world manipulation is what's forced Omega to reposition. And that's all it took for Liquid to secure match point.
That was like the biggest non-fight game I've ever seen. I did not see any straight-up flashes, always pickoffs, and when the pickoff doesn't happen, guess what? TLPH is on top.
Here's the problem with honest lineups that have a clear combo. They wanted to make the Kaja carry work, but you know what, in hindsight, the Paquito Gambit might have been the difference.
Feeling ko ito na yung maging sleeper hit ng ano eh. Ng playoffs eh. Tapos nag-glue din sila.
Very disciplined.
Ang lagkit.
Walang special dito ang ginagawa ng TLPH in terms of their picks. Ang special na ginagawa is their execution. In a way na sobrang kabisado nila kung paano to i-execute. TLPH are not veering off of the meta picks that they know to use. And Omega, this has to be a wonderful last pick. They still will go for the Yuzong. I don't like this para sa Omega. I think this is way too risky.
Yeah.
TLPH, napakasolido nito. I think we are on the verge of another 3-0 today, Renmar.
Stamford trying to poke down James.
Whoa.
That's gonna be a flicker committed. Ryzen gets taken out first. Very unfortunate for Smart Omega as the turtle gets soft reset. Carl TZ goes from the behinds and still secures the objective nonetheless. Flicker force out of Sanford. Carl TZ trying to take out James. Sanji will find the kill. And now it's Perxiva looking to be in danger. Will survive, but just briefly, not until Carl TZ picks him up.
Is it just me?
He on the other side of the map actually goes down in the hands of Sanji.
Yeah, one of the weaknesses here, of course, it is going to be TLPH, who are manipulating the map so well.
Even under the turret, they are not afraid to fight. One hit left. Perxiva survives. James, though, forced to use the Black Dragon form. There might be a dive from Liquid, but they change targets. They say Ryzen is more valuable this time.
Bro, even
Big 40. Look at what a single Oracle could do just to help him survive. Now it's Cortese finding James, using the Deadly Magic, making sure he goes down. He is already on a killing spree. And that's after multiple members of the Mega trying to make 40 go down. And under the turret yet again, Liquid find another fight.
3 for 1.
Omega ain't living, dude. They're just surviving. Ryzen gets jumped.
Okay, that's 2 members onto Ryzen. Tries to dance around, but now with the help of Carl, there is no getting away. Will lose his purple buff as well. Liquid are just stampeding through.
the way they're doing this is so surgical as well. 3 on 1. James in front.
What a play from Teddy! The Black Dragon form wasn't even casted. Now it's a real world flushing them out of this tier 2. Liquid are taking down turrets.
Teddy's taking your lunch money. No more. No more
right.
orange hearts.
Oh my goodness, that's just insult to injury right there.
Did Perks dive
Just
in?
falling over on his own.
Yeah.
We're not speaking hyperbole. This literally
Oh!
was the truth of the matter. From underneath tier 3, Mingwin gets fished out.
They're under the tower, they're just dying.
Yeah, that was just 4 members of Liquid too. 11k up.
Again, what's the play here? Maybe catch them while they're doing the recall? I don't know.
Is this the play?
They're trying.
I think that was not a not so successful attempt. James, though, might just get to find Sanji here. Does land the Petrify, but Sanji lives! And Cartesi once again forcing out the AOG from Perxiva.
Again, it is something that you gotta do if you are Omega. You can't just fall over and play dead. You gotta try something.
Okay, Sanji's low, though. He still will not recall! The flicker in from Stanford! Pushing Omega back together with a blazing duet, and that's a turret for Liquid. Carl TZ finds Mingwin, and Netsky responds with a Zaman Force, but will it be enough? Because Liquid is in their face! Another Real World makes it just in time for Liquid to sweep the barangay!
The defending champions step closer to going to Paris. Liquid are going to the upper bracket finals.
No amount of witchcraft, of magic, of forces of nature are going to be enough to stop the rampage of the cavalry today.
The only force of nature we're seeing here are the 4 horsemen and the goat.
Yeah. Unbelievable. They just